I recorded this at 11:55 p.m. for a job I really wanted. They never watched it. So instead of letting it rot in someone's inbox, I figured why not show everyone what real vibe coding looks like. I've been building custom tools for about 6 months now. No tutorials, no theory, actual tools I use every single day. I'm going to show you 4 of them in the next 5 minutes. Let's go. I hate context switching, so I built a Python tool that lets me query AI anywhere on my Windows instantly. So I packaged it and then I turned it to an exe that you could actually try out. So I could actually just open anywhere, including, let's say, this, and I could be like, hello, what's good? Like this. And I can hit the shortcut and it should stream in instantly. For example, one of the use cases I use for example, something like this, I can select all the text here, come back to maybe Notepad or even in my IDE, for example, and be like, what do you think about this plan? Do you understand? And press another shortcut, and then it's going to use that context that I put in the, like I copied and pasted here, and it's going to spit back this and be like, okay, to be clear, this is a well-organized, blah, blah, obviously it's well-organized, but you get the point. And sometimes I can actually use it to write code. For example, I could be like, write a simple HTML, CSS, JS website about anything. This, enter. And then, you see, live and direct, there's this cool feature. If I leave, you see, I'm no longer there. When I come back, ideally, it should continue from where I stopped, which is just like really cool. And that's working anywhere on my computer. But querying AI is useless if your code is full of bugs, which is why I built this next. This is actually me trying to ensure that whatever I'm shipping to either myself or my general community in general, it makes sure that there is no maybe security vulnerability or maybe logic error that I might have missed anywhere else. Now, fun fact, this project is actually a project that started off today. So you can see last time I came on this project around 1 p.m. today. And the first time I was actually on the project was 9 a.m. this morning. One of the features I actually do have is I could do reviewer. This is something I made up. So it's using my JStar code reviewer stuff, and I could say, work on committed changes. And basically it's just a workflow that has a bunch of rules telling it how to do whatnot and how to use the JStar reviewer tool that I made myself. Do you understand? So everything is intertwined for quality at every step. But good code means nothing if your files are chaos, which is where this comes in. This is actually a creative operating system I made. I call it CreativeOS because what it allows me to do is it allows me to ensure that every single time I'm working, all my files are properly arranged. Sometimes I group it by client, I group it by my personal YouTube videos. And how does this happen automatically? We're just going to open up a terminal anywhere in our computer, like literally, I was going to say on my root directory here, and I'm just going to write COS new, and I'm just going to call it add class like this. And then since it's client work like this, we're just going to say the name of the client is add class, or let's just say add class demo. That makes more sense. And then we're going to have add class, and it's a code project, so we're just going to write code and then G to initiate Git, and boom, absolutely beautiful. This saves me and for example, if I come back to the clients folder, you can see I already have a new folder with name of the particular project, add class demo, and the Git is already initiated. I have a place to put in my notes, some documents that I use every single time with all my projects, and everything is ready to go. And that's literally how all my projects work, including the one that's presently cooking at the background now. Yeah, that's literally it. If you can see, the folder structure is kind of following that exact same flow like this. So you can see this is there. So, and to tie it all together, I built the VibeCode Protocol Suite. It's presently a CLI that initially started up as just a bunch of prompts together, which technically it still is. But then recently I was like, you know what, why don't I make this very easy for people to install, especially with the rise of skills, which high-key are better than MCP. I'm so sorry, but I just had to say that. Skills, yeah. So I was like, why don't I just bundle this together on something they can easily install with just a simple npm command and direct it to wherever you are. So either using anti-gravity, you're using Cursor, you're using Cloud Code, whatever it is, it just makes it very easy, or Open Code or Kilo Code. It just makes it very, very easy for you to get this package, and your AI agent is like, yo, let's go. And here we have the VibeCode suite, and you can see it allows us to actually install different levels of stuff. So let's just install everything and let's dump it in. Where should I dump it? let's dump it into the add class folder. That would actually be really, really good. So let's dump it here. So I'm going to say Ctrl+C, and I'm just going to paste this here and dumped. So now here we have .agent here. We have a bunch of skills that I really, really love. Some of them are a lot of them are actually custom made. And then we have a bunch of workflows that would make, and they have a bunch of legacy ones. That's like older ones that I've now fine-tuned to make better. So yeah, all these things are quality of life stuff that I think that I really love and I use every single day. And they're free. So yeah, that's my job application demo. They didn't watch it, you did. If you want to see how I built any of these tools, or you want to try out the VibeCode Suite yourself, link in description, or check out any of these videos here. And if you're a company reading this in my YouTube history thinking, we should hire this guy, you probably should. Though thanks for watching.